Hello guys, this is Mishka from Vault Essentials, and this is my Amnesia The Dark Descent walkthrough slash guide. I'm going to help you guys who have some troubles with the game. I'm gonna play fully through the game to solve all puzzles where you guys are stuck at, and I hope I can help you with this walkthrough. So I presume you have all the options ready. For beginners, I'm just going to say what you need to know at the start, and then I'll move to advanced stuff.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
There you have it, our small introduction video. So as you can see, Daniel suffers from amnesia, and he has drunk an amnesia potion later in the game, but he doesn't know it already. You can know his story by collecting his diaries, and it's telling the story about this game. It's kind of nice to read, but I'm just gonna pass through them. I'm not gonna read them all. If you want to check your journal, you just press the J button by default. You can see his mementos, and it says follow the liquid trail and find its source. You can find his diaries, but you don't have any now, and his notes. So as you can see, this is the liquid trail we're talking about. More basic stuff. This is your health. All is good, it says. That's good. Keep it like that. You can have a few cuts and bruises. That's nothing to worry about. But from then on, you need to watch out. Sanity, very important. It's now crystal clear. This can drop faster than your health does. Keep this in mind. Keep it high. Just keep it like crystal clear. If possible, it won't happen that much. If you are further in the game, you will have a slight headache then. But don't let there come some 3 points here. Then it's gonna be dangerous, and you can see some hallucinations of monsters and things. Here are your tinder boxes. You will need a lot of them. Don't use them in the beginning of the game. There is plenty of light enough in the first part. If it's really dark, if you come across the storage, if people have been there, I would recommend using them from the storage and later on. Here is your oil. You don't have a lantern at the moment. You will find those soon. And from then on you can collect oil. Oil is very precious. Don't spoil it. Nothing more to say about that. Well, let's get starting with the game. If you don't know some controls, just read the hints above. I'm not gonna explain them. Collect those. Those are the tinder boxes. Very important, guys. Just gonna follow the liquid trail. Investigate as much as possible. It's the best thing you can do if you want to collect tinder boxes and oil pots and things like that. I felt like throwing that bottle. Check every closet, every room, every corner. Otherwise, yeah, you will find yourself short on tinder boxes or oil pots, and you really don't want that to happen. So yeah, this is the intro part of the game. Can't say much about it. Nothing will happen. There are no monsters that are coming. Just collect all tinder boxes, all oil pots, and yeah, just collect everything you see. Don't use them yet. Just gonna trigger the event here. We are still following the trail. I really don't know what this could be. I've played this game so much and I still don't know what the liquid trail is. Let's head for the old archives. The old archives are the same as the intro part. Nothing much to say about it. Just walk, search for tinder boxes, for oil pots. That's the stuff you need. As you can see, witnessing unsettling events will reduce your sanity. Check your sanity. Look now, I have a slight headache. Still nothing to worry about, but you better watch it the most time. See, it's still a slight headache. It could get worse right now. This was an hallucination. There were first cockroaches and they're gone now. So yeah, just a basic thing. Standing in darkness will also reduce your sanity. So stand in the light, very important. Always helpful. And I think I have found my source. It's just the lamp. The lantern, I meant. Kind of stupid of me, but yeah. Pick it up. I think I have everything here. Oh no. The liquid is still going on, but yeah, never mind. Quite a few rooms, just all filled with dinner boxes and stuff like that. There you go. Our first diary.
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything. Don't be God. One.
Not gonna read them. It's time consuming, so pull the lever right here if you don't see it, and a secret passage will open for you. And let's go to the entrance hall. Now we are at the entrance hall.
Inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
So, some more basic info. Who you just heard is Alexander. He's kind of the bad guy in this game and you need to kill him. This, guys, is the shadow. This red slimy thing is following you everywhere. So you will see it multiple times in the game. open the chest right here, collect the oil and the tinderbox. Here are some more. Here's another tinderbox. And here's normally another oil pot. There you go. And for the rest you can trigger this door. And as you can see, the shadow is blocking it. It is following you. In this room, this is a big room, guys. You have multiple ways of you have multiple entrances here to new rooms, to smaller rooms. Down there, here is the wine cellar, but you can't get through yet. You need a key. You'll see this. It's locked and it will not open without a key. This is the laboratory, but we're gonna go in there later. First thing, we are going in. Just gonna really check. I'm gonna check fast those down the stairs for turner boxes, but no. We are going to. Don't pay attention to that. There's a locked door. It won't budge. We are going. Oh, tinderbox. I think we are going to the archives, if I am correct. Here is also a tinderbox, and I think this is the archives. Yes. In the archives you will find the wine cellar key, but you need to go through a lot of doors and searching before you get there, so it will take some time. If you guys have a headset on and have some good ears, you will notice you just heard a monster, especially a grunt.
16th of May, later that.
You have two specific monsters in the game. You have grunts and you have brutes. Grunts are the weaker ones, but are still very dangerous if they chase you. They are not that fast as brutes. Brutes are much faster, and if they hit you, it's mostly a one-hit KO for you, and you need to start over where you last saved. As you can see, my screen gets blurry. It's because I am standing in the dark. You will notice my sanity will also drop down. I have a slight headache. Health is still good. Nothing more in this room. Let's proceed to the next one. Normally nothing is there. And just let's continue searching. You will hear a lot of sounds if you play this for the first time. It's really scary. It scared a lot of me in this room, but once you get through all of this, you enjoy playing this like I do now, but sometimes it's still scary. Here is our
May 1839. Today,
that is our second diary of Algeria. Nothing in here. Let's continue. Check everything. And a book just fell out of nowhere. Well, yeah, check here. This I don't know the English word for it, so never mind. I'm Dutch, guys, sorry. We are going to check this first. I think there is nothing in here. No. Check the door, but it is not open. And we are proceeding. I don't know if there is anything in here. I like to stick to the walls. there is another sound. That's just a sanity sound. That isn't a monster. There's blood dripping out of the ceiling. Here's another oil pot. Don't go back now, or you... I think you can see a illusion of a grunt. It's kind of scary. I never seen a hallucination before, and if you see one for the first time, it's really scary. Pick up the diary and watch this scene.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety. Grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
The orb you just saw in the scene, that will be the key to end your game. You will need it. But that's for the other episodes.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries.
Check this chest.
When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Okay guys, what I also wanted to say, the diaries, please read them. It is a nice story. I really recommend doing that. Now you see this. Fragile but not breakable by hand. You can throw a rock or a chair against it, but I have a better option for you. Just keep left clicking and spam it. And there you go, it's broken. It's just a glitch in the game, I guess.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
If you guys have headsets on, you can hear another monster. It's a grunt. There are all grunts here from a moment on, but yeah. As you can see, behind this bookcase there is an opening we need to get through. A draft and a faint light are coming from behind the shelf. There must be a way in. It's definitely are. There are 3 books highlighted. That was the first that I have shown you. Here is the second, and this is the third. What you need to do is pull the first and run to the other 2 and pull them too. And run. Pull the second and pull the third one, and there you go. You have unlocked a chamber. If you pick up the key, a main event will be triggered. It could be a monster or something like that. So check first for other things like dinner box and notes and diaries. and then proceed with the main things. Listen. That's what I meant. I can hear a monster. I'm gonna hide in the closet. I am not sure if there will be one, but you can never be too sure. Mostly there won't be a monster in here, but it's just to be sure. Also another thing, use this book to break the glass, collect the notes, very important, if you want to read it at least. Okay, now let's get going on with the game. Now listen. That is the sound when a grunt is close to you and will start. Yeah, it's just when a grunt is close to you. And normally you have to hide then. But we are not hiding right now. You can hear him? That's him. That's him. But normally I'm going off on my inks and there won't be a monster. And now just run. I know. No, there isn't a monster. We got our wine cellar key now. And now you can go to the wine cellar. This is called the shadow that is following you. This mostly happens when you have completed a room and now you have to make progress and go to the second. Well guys, I'm gonna quit here. In the next episode I will guide you through the wine cellar and the laboratory and also through the refinery. And yeah, give the like of my walkthrough. If you think it's good, then give it a like. Leave some comments below if you have questions or if you are stuck with something. Further in the game I can help you. I have played the game several times, so just place a comment and I will respond to it. And please guys, subscribe, it would help a lot for us. We are still a beginning channel and we need some support of you guys. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye guys! Ciao!